Hi there. Welcome to Semester 11, Episode 2 of the IvyWise Just Admitted podcast, where former deans and directors of admission give expert insight into the complex college admissions landscape. I'm Tasha, your host. I'm an admissions counselor at IvyWise, a former international admissions officer at USC, and former assistant director of international admissions at Boston University. Today, I'm joined by two fellow IvyWise counselors, Juaquin and Ernald. Hey guys, could you please introduce yourselves?
Thanks, Tasha. Hi, everyone. Great to be here today. My name is Joaquin. My background, I was a senior interviewer at Wesleyan University, and I worked in the admission office at Occidental College, where I found my passion in working with youth and helping them reach their goals and guiding them through the college admission process. Ernald, your turn. I'm handing it off to you.
Thank you, Juaquin. Hi, Tasha. Hello, everyone. It's so great to be here today. A little bit about myself. I have about 20 years of experience in higher education and began my career in admissions at my alma mater, Drexel University, where I worked with international students. After a number of years at Drexel, I wanted to get a better understanding of selective admissions, and I had an opportunity to join the Princeton undergrad admissions office as Assistant Dean of Admissions, where I read roughly about 3,000 applications each year from all over the world. That was an amazing experience.
Thank you so much for those introductions and for joining me on Just Admit It. And like I said, we're going to be focusing on one of the most important times in a high schooler's life, I would argue, and that is 11th grade. So, what we usually call the junior year, typically the third year if you're in a four-year high school from ninth to 12th grade. And it's a year that we usually talk about as kind of one of the most rigorous and academically demanding years. So let's dive right into some of the different aspects of 11th grade and what 11th graders should be doing and thinking about for the college admissions process.
I also ask my students, like, what are your specialty areas of study? What is your academic superpower? And if you have an answer to that by now, great. Good on you again. You are ahead. And if not, right now, this is your year to figure that out. So if you're really good at science or you just love math, make sure you dive deep. And I love to give my students the advice that they should finish a subject to its ultimate level. That always looks really good. So, for example, if you started in Spanish in high school, I would encourage you to finish it all the way through the ultimate level that your school offers. Changing in your junior year to a different subject, or rather a different language, is typically not advisable.
Junior year is such an important year, right? This is the time where you're tying sort of your ninth and 10th grade to what's about to come in senior year, right? So I want to re-emphasize the fact that if you're planning on that AP senior year and there's, the junior appropriate level course that you have to take, for example, you want to make sure that that you're taking the right class to allow you to take the most challenging course in senior year.
As anytime you interact with the school's campus, it's information for you to add to your parameters and to help you finalize a list that's really going to meet your interests. So, if you can have an interview during your visit, that's another great thing to consider and inquire about. Most colleges, if they offer interviews, are offering interviews to juniors in their spring semester. So keep that time frame in mind. And